Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my Patreon channel. I'm going to try not to move a ton because, as you can see, I have a fancy microphone right here, so hopefully the sound quality is good. And if not, we can laugh about it together. Thank you to one of my patrons slash besties for getting that for me for Christmas. Okay, but today, sorry, get this into frame. What we're going to actually do today on the video is I'm going to really quickly just walk you through the process of making one of my pocket hearts. The dogs, I don't know if we can hear all the sounds of the dogs. I'm house sitting right now. Here's the big dog. Here's the big dog. I don't know if you can hear her tippy tappies. She's a Great Dane, so if she comes to say hi, she will probably disrupt. Now she's drinking water. It's like crazy windy outside too right now. My God. She's been drinking for like 30 seconds. I don't even know if you can hear it on this. Okay, you done? Jeez Louise. And a big stretch. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. It's beautiful. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do in this process is make the heart. I probably should have grabbed, an example because I have a bunch sitting on the table over there. But I'm just going to also go ahead and make one while I talk to you guys because they're pretty easy for me to make. Oh my gosh, it's absolute chaos over here. Welcome to my Patreon, the Patreon of Chaos. That's what we do here. Okay. So I'm like gonna tell you guys that this is easy and then this one's gonna take me like a million years. But no, actually it's really not too hard of a process. It's like 10 stitches total. So it really does only take me a few minutes. And I actually did an entire live. Oh god, if she barks. Sorry, eardrums. I did a whole live about doing this little pattern. And I think you can watch it on my Instagram if that's a thing that you have. It's a fun way to go back and watch things. It was part of my Quiet Craft Club last month, which now, understandably why, because I was practicing making them and making a whole bunch to have some ready. I just sent out the first order of them yesterday, which those ones will get there pretty early for Valentine's Day, so I hope that's okay with people. But I figure, keep the good times rolling as much as you can with these kind of holidays. So yeah, the first ones went out yesterday. Hopefully they are well received. And I got another round of orders going out today. So that's why I'm also like that I would actually take you guys along while I'm not as chaotically trying to do the first batch of them, because that's always truly chaos. I want to like kind of keep you guys on for the whole time. So I might not edit this even though it's might be a kind of boring couple of minutes because I just really want to show you how quick and easy these are. These are a fun little thing to make a heart. And I want to do these out of t-shirt yarn too at some point. And I think that could be really cute. Or like t-shirt yarn little planters. Oh God, what did I do here? Sorry, I like went through the yarn as I was talking. Okay, got my scissors. Do that. Pull this one tight. Then you've got a little heart. Haha. And it literally only took me like a couple minutes. I'm gonna tie this tight. This yarn is a little interesting. I hadn't made one out of this yarn. It's a little bit small. Kind of makes a very, very small little heart. Let me tie these. It's also hard to get them to not look a little bit wonky. But they're malleable because they're yarn. Okay. We cut off this part. And now we really do have a little heart. I don't know why that part got a little funky. They're also not all perfect. But I'll show you the other ones that I have over here that I used as like practice. Hee hee. Little heart. Okay, so very briefly, this is my little workstation. It's kind of a mess right now. It has all the things. I've got 5 of these going out. And this is a wallet one that I'm letting this dry and making sure I like it before I put it in. I just watercolored a little bit. Here's my envelopes that I'm going to be writing on next. Have all my hearts done for this one. This is a little red heart that we just made. Ooh, actually get it in frame. These are some of the other ones. Some of these were more experiments. At this point, I'm kind of making them to order. And then I'll have a bunch of these to give away on Valentine's Day as well next week. There's some fuzz on there. Like this one, this was a blue one with this yarn that I decided to double up on for the actual Valentine. That's a little tester, and like this one is kind of a funkier shape. Has a different kind of set of stitches. I don't know. Just the minutia of making something. Like look at this one. Oh. This one is like, it was funky. It was like tied together funky. And so it came out wrong. I'm picking that one up off the floor. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to make one out of this like neon-y color as well. But this is the beginning process, beginning middle process. Okay, so the envelopes start like this. This is the right way, this is the wrong way, but I'm going to start with writing across the top here, Happy Valentine's Day. And I messed it up, so we're going to do a different one. See where that is not very good. Okay, I'm happier with that. Happy. Decent Valentines. Cute little day. That one's the easiest to write. Okay, so I'm going to write that on all 5 of the new orders. Okay, so here we can see all the different stages of the hearts, which is like, okay, so I had to cut a string that we're going to tie this onto here with. Gotta poke a hole in the paper. Gotta thread the string through the heart and then tie it on here. And then it will go into one of our envelopes once they are all, have all the right to, from, and addresses and everything on them. So yeah, it's to show like, the actual heart making is not even as much time as everything else takes. Like, it took me, 2.5 minutes to make one of the hearts, and the rest of this takes way more time. Plus, getting the stamps, getting all the materials, and getting everything to the post office and sending it out. So, just wanted to give you a little behind the scenes of what it's like to get something done in this way, get orders out, because it's a lot more behind the scenes than you might think. And making the actual like product is just a little tiny fraction of it. But it is honestly also so fun, and I have such a good time having my little shop and getting to do all these little cutesy things and bring together a bunch of skills that I have worked on for a really long time. Like, that's also a very exciting thing. Okay, so this is the last little bit that I'm going to show you. I do like to put who the Valentine is from. There's our name and address, and then the person that receiving the Valentine will be on the front. I'll put the stamp right here. All of these guys are done. This guy is about dry. I did kind of touch it up a little bit to make that outline not quite so harsh. That one still has to dry for a little bit, but then yeah, these will go out today. Just dropped off the probably last round, like big round of Valentines that I'm gonna have. I have a few more that I'm waiting on addresses for, and then it'll just be Valentine's Day at the shop with all of the extras that I have, and I'm so excited about it. So of course I did not get any videos of actual Valentine's Day at the shop, but here's some that we had left after about a week. Just the last little bit of our Valentine's Day decor, but otherwise somebody got all of them. Hi, it's me, editing the Valentine's Day video and realizing that it doesn't really have an outro. So I just thought I'd pop on here and let you guys know kind of my reason for making the video if it wasn't clear. But I just wanted to show a little bit of the behind the scenes, the fun stuff, and also just the fact that so much goes into little things when it comes to business and especially selling things and like getting things in the mail. And I'm just so impressed that there's people out there that do it to an even higher degree than me. And this is also something that I am excited to get into a little bit more, this idea of making some things and possibly selling some products that are made from reused materials, possibly repurposed materials. This, the pocket heart was something where I got to use up a bunch of the scraps from yarn that I had because they really only took, like you could see, really just a few feet of yarn, which is an annoying amount to end up with in the end. And I actually even used some of the yarns that I've gotten from people who bring me yarn into the shop, because I have a few people that do that because they know that I love yarn, so they'll bring things specifically for me. And so those little scraps I was able to get from some people too. And that's just really exciting when we can take something that could possibly just be a waste product. Somebody could throw that away at the end of their project if they had that much left. Instead, they can bring it to me and I can make something new and fresh and fun out of it. So I really appreciate y'all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Spring is on its way, y'all, and I am so happy about that. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.